Hi, and welcome to some time that we're chatting with people that are Gibbons participants. I'm Arlene Bodart with the Leukemia Research Foundation, and we're talking about our 27th year of the ABC7 Gibbons this year virtual 5K run and 3K walk. And joining us today is Sarah, who is an AML survivor and going to tell us a little bit about her participation in the race and her diagnosis.
Well, I started out participating in the race. What I can remember is 2001, I did with my sister-in-law, who's a marathoner, and she went on to do a ton of races. That was when it was on the lake shore, and it was absolutely beautiful. I let her run ahead because she was a marathoner, and I ended up finishing with some wonderful survivors. We all had our green t-shirts on. We all crossed the finish line at the same time. So it was a lot of fun. After that, we basically just did a bunch of different things as far as trying to get donations and trying to follow up on some things and make sure that everyone knew that blood cancer contributions were so important. And I know that they've come very far, but it's still a very, very important donation for all of us, especially because with the Gibbons run, I was in Chicago. I lived in Chicago at that time, in the beginning, 20 years ago. And I remember Mr. Gibbons on TV, and I found out about the race through Loyola. I'm a survivor through Loyola Hospital, and I found out about the race then. So I started trying to get donations and work on projects for them, and we done that, and then we went to.
Well, you moved to North Carolina, right? Or was
Right,
it South Carolina?
right. Moved to North Carolina, and I've been doing the race virtually since then, and getting donations since then online from a lot of people, and that's been a wonderful, wonderful situation because we wear T-shirts, and I wear my T-shirt out, and people see the T-shirt and question it and want to know how they can donate and what they can do, and we all have. They've set up beautiful websites for us. And if we run as a team or even as an individual, people can just go to the website and do donations that way. And they actually help a lot of people who really can't afford some of these treatments because some of them are very expensive. Help them out financially with some of those.
Right. Well, I mean, I know that we were talking earlier about, our basic tenet, first of all, is, that we do fund innovative new research. But we also, try and support somebody through a blood cancer diagnosis. So we offer educational programs this year and last year virtually for people to keep up with what's the latest treatments available. And I know as an AML support or survivor, this might be important too. We have June 11th coming up. We're collaborating with Cancer Care for a virtual program that's going to be updating people on what treatments are available for AML. So those are the sorts of things we try and do during the year, as well as, like you were mentioning, we do offer financial grants to people going through a blood cancer diagnosis, which is not always an easy thing. They may have to work less. They may not be able to work at all. And help families support them that way as they go through it. So I see that you're going to be doing it in North Carolina this year. So have you come together with a team, or are you going to be running on your own? Or
my husband will run with me, and I have several people that are also doing virtual. So we're all going to be, but we never really joined as a complete team. But there are quite a few people. My sister-in-law is one of them, of course, that is going to be doing that. And we any kind of funding and any kind of money that people can give would be great. I appreciate everything they do. I know a lot of people want to sponsor per mile, and some people want to sponsor just a blank amount. But anything that you can give would be great.
That's great. And when we're done with our live chat, I'll put it in the link on Facebook so that people can go directly to your page to support you.
Super.
You know,
Oh, that would be great.
we were talking too about Loyola, because you're a Loyola grad, I'm a Loyola grad,
Yeah.
and you did your treatment there. And
Yeah.
we were so excited in 2018 that we were able to work with Loyola and partially fund their new CAR T therapy that
Ooh,
they're doing, and very exciting results are coming out of that, and new and exciting treatments every day for blood cancers. It just takes some funding to make this happen. So we're hoping that people will support our race by signing up. Also that they will, if they can't run, go ahead and send a donation to another runner or another walker, or
right,
just simply send a donation.
right. And
So that we're,
honestly, yeah, the virtual, it's nice doing the virtual. It's really nice being, and hopefully next year we'll be able to do that again, because the Lakeshore Run was wonderful. It was just a really, really beautiful, beautiful run. And actually, because I'm not a real big runner, I will run the amount, and that's about it. It didn't even seem like you were running because there were so many wonderful people, so many people cheering you on. Everything was done to a T, from the t-shirts to the water bottles to everything. All the people along the route, people were even cheering from the boats. We went by
oh,
the lake, and they were cheering, they're waving, and they're beeping their, oh, it was a really neat experience.
well, I know I'm excited to be back in person for next year, but I'm also going to be keeping this component because I think it's allowed people that have moved away or have relatives here that they want to support, so that they can still do that virtually wherever they are. And I think it's a great component that will definitely stay in the mix for the future.
Yeah, oh, I appreciated it because I really wanted to always participate, and we have for so many years. And I felt like, oh gosh, I can't do anything. And then when the virtual came to life last year, I was thrilled. And like I said, it's gotten me a lot more innovative sponsors and things like that down here, because no one's really heard about that. No, there aren't really any runs like that down here in North Carolina.
Well, that's great. That's great. And I will also put a link in here too, so that people can sign up, and if they want, they can support your page. I want to thank our sponsors, so I'm going to take a couple minutes to do that. ABC7, who obviously has been with us since the very beginning, and very excellent in terms of all their support they've given us through the years. We also have AbbVie, ADC Therapeutics, Bristol Myers Squibb, Hallmark and Johnson, who also is one of our very first sponsors with 27 years ago with our race. Insight, we have Cario Farm, and we have Pfizer. So we want to thank you all for your support of helping us to conquer blood cancers. And we hope that this event will be just as great virtually as it normally is in person, and that we will raise lots of money to fund research and support the blood cancer patients that we do each year. So thank you for joining us, Sarah, and helping us spread awareness of blood cancers and AML.
Well, thank you so much. And I do appreciate it. And I would appreciate anybody sponsoring us. Thank you.